And I'm back. Let's keep going. I need to make sure of one thing before I just fly into it, but that won't take very long. Alright, we're good to go. Sweet. So if you're watching on YouTube, last video I just finalized some steps to get this station to automatically trade, no management needed. So if you need help on setting this up, it is a little complicated, but it's not that hard. And yeah, the station will now just keep making me money. I don't have to spend a single thought on it. It'll just make money. And that is the completion of one of the very first missions of the game. I do want to take the next steps for this mission.
Auto entering system. Atikva's choice.
Mission, quest, same thing. This is really bad. I need to look at how badly the Xenon are taking over this sector. I might need to boost up the Argon economy if they can't wipe this out. Oh, that's bad. The Xenon are attacking in
Entering
force.
system. Silent witness.
I might need to go set up a laser tower ball. Uh-oh. Let's see here. What do you have in inventory right now? Superfluid coolant plasma conductors. I want to free up this ship's cargo space. Well, I want to look for a spot to
Entering
sell
system. 18 billion.
everything it has. There we are. All the way out in split space. I don't want to necessarily go all the way out there. Oh, that's giving me the highest price. I'm going to zoom back into somewhere that's not split space. I'll have to check over at trade stations and wharfs. Hmm. Engine part factory should take plasma conductors. What takes plasma conductors? I forget. Scanning arrays? Smart chips won't. Plasma conductors. Ah, maybe it's field coils. There it is. They're taking plasma conductors. And then what takes superfluid coolant? Hmm. Actually, I can look over here real quick and see what's buying superfluid coolant. What is buying superfluid coolant? What are you? A quantum tube factory. Well, let's see if we can find a quantum tube factory back in the Commonwealth. Ah, there's one. Anything on the main highway that would take that? They gotta have something in here, right? There we go. You should take superfluid coolant. Alright. Not a ton of money, but that's fine. And then I'll come back down to Holy Vision and get vision on that station. And then that should take the rest of the wares off of this, and I'll have it available for missions. Okay. And that ship has plenty of weapons on it, so it's not defenseless if something attacks it. This Magpie will be used in a mission for the... I'll go park it right there. I will be using that Magpie.
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot engaged.
Trying to finish my sentence here. I will be using that Magpie for the Arcadian Endeavor mission it wants, because I can make some money off of the space weed on top of what it's going to sell me, I believe. Or what it's going to give me for that. Ooh, perfect. I believe a energy cell is
Entering
made.
system.
So I
Grand
can
exchange.
finally set this up the way I want it to. Excellent, excellent. Well, I'll need to get research going, so I might as well wait for that. I might just split the VODs for this little bit while I'm waiting, and then I can make a dedicated video, like a 10-minute video on how to set up the actual, what do you call it, the research station. Because the research station takes a little bit more setup than what you're thinking it does normally. It's not a lot. It's nothing
Autopilot disengaged.
too complicated. It only gets really complicated if you put tons of production on it, which I don't recommend because of wanting to get research done. But you totally can.
Entering Grand Exchange 1. Unknown station.
What a nice looking dock.
No, it appears we're still locked out from direct access. It seems I have no choice. I must leave my current location and join you on that station. expect I would need to enact this escape plan so abruptly. A fast combat ship is preferable.
So it's sending me out to... It is sending me out to Hiwa's twin, so that's not necessarily split space, so I doubt I'll get the ship from this I wanted. I did intentionally try to get a Cobra. You'll see what I mean when I get there. I should have extra service crew on this ship. So I would, well, I've got extra crew all over on a couple of ships, so I will be able to assign a pilot to this multi-role ship. It is sending me to Lottie space, so I'll either get a Cobra like I wanted, and the mission works the way I think it does. Oh, there's a data vault right there if anybody wants some free loot. Or, basically free money.
Entering system. Nopalia's fortune. Entering system. Highest mists.
What was I saying? Since how it's sending me out to a Teladi controlled space, it should spawn a Teladi multi-role medium-sized ship. Let's see, let's take a look at what the name of that is called. So you want to be paying attention when you fly out to this. So it should spawn an Osprey Vanguard so that I can take over for free.
Autopilot. Engaged.
So when you're going out to do this mission, yes, definitely pay attention to the ships around you. The ship that will spawn should be near the end point, but it might show up anywhere along the on the way over.
Entering system. Unholy retribution. Entering system. Trinity Sanctum. Autopilot. Engaged.
There's another data vault right there in case you're watching this and wondering where to get some free money.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Autopilot's kind of broken, that's why I keep toggling it on and off. Right now in
Entering
RC6.
system. Hiwa's twin.
Hopefully if you're just playing on not the beta, the autopilot shouldn't be as broken it is for me. So you won't have to do that.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
There is a ship right there I want to look at. That's a Ministry. Nope, that's a Falcon. Selected the wrong ship.
Osprey. Vanguard.
That is a Ministry of Finance ship, and it is piloted.
Autopilot.
So that
Engaged.
isn't the one that auto spawns. You can get for free. Fingers crossed, Twitch chat. Fingers crossed. Let's get a Cobra and not a Osprey Vanguard. Both are equally. Both should be fairly good, and I will be putting it to use
Autopilot. Engaged.
pretty much right away when I get it.
Entering Hiwa's twin. 3. Autopilot. Engaged.
Just making sure the autopilot is working. How far is this sending me out here? Oh, what is it?
Autopilot. Accelerator. Turn. Sentinel.
Oh, that's a piloted ship. Okay.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Keep getting excited over ships I could take.
Entering EWAS Twin
No,
5.
don't do that,
I
autopilot.
must admit, I am beginning to feel a bit tense. I do hope this goes to plan. I have further refined the plan. Please take a look.
So when you hear that audio cue on this mission, that's your cue to pay attention and start looking for a ship to grab if this mission works the way I think it does.
Autopilot
Is that a ship? That
disengaged.
was a wreck.
Autopilot engaged.
I pressed Control M to change my radar into a top-down view now, and it'll show any ships close to me.
Gorgon Vanguard.
Oh, well, it spawned a... That's the ship I am looking for right there. And it is the Paranid variant. I didn't expect that. And the way you can verify is turn on scan mode. Scan it. It has 0 crew. It is neutral to me. And let's see. The signal to scan should be near an airlock. And I believe the airlock on this one is at the very back of the ship. Right there. So how did I know the ship was going to be here? It is a mission spawn. You are intended to take this ship. It isn't just a random ship floating out in space. It is part of this mission. And normally it is tied to the race of the mission you go show up, but the Paranid variant multi-role is not the worst.
Docking granted.
And that ship is now mine. There are lots of options for this ship. I could sell it. It's a medium-sized combat ship called a multi-role, so it is worth a fair amount of money if you're low on money. And it's a guaranteed ship, part of this mission, so it is intended for you to take it over. But instead of selling it, what I am going to do with it, I'm going to use it for its multi-role function. So I am going to transfer a crew member onto it. Ooh, maybe not an able crew member. I want to save those. Let's see here. What has a crew member that's just an apprentice? There we go. Transfer one crew over. Assign that crew member as the captain. Perfect. Now this has a captain. I'm going to send it over to this wharf in particular, because it should have plenty of supplies that I want. Let's see what weapons and engines and stuff it has. I am going to downgrade it for money. I'm not going to upgrade or downgrade the shields. I want it to have some shields. The weapons on it are absolutely atrocious. That is what I expected. I will make money back by taking these weapons off. You want to remove any forward-firing plasma cannons. Those are the worst weapon to put on a forward-firing mount, in my opinion, because of their slow fire rate, projectile speed, and the heat generation. Makes these weapons virtually unusable. You will get your ship blown up more often than not when using those weapons as forward-firing weapons. The turrets don't have that weakness. For plasma cannons, they are usable on turrets. The projectile speed is honestly just kind of terrible. So I am going to switch the turrets to Argon Flak. Argon Flak is usually best in slot for anti-fighter roles. And Argon Flak specifically over Split Flak because it has a faster turning rate. So this would be hit or miss whether or not it'll cost me more or less. Since I am making money back off of this, I will upgrade this to Talati shields, just to get that much more little shields. Talati Mark IIs, just to get a little more shielding out of it. It didn't cost me that much to upgrade, so... And I was able to squeeze quite a bit more shielding out of all three of those shields, which is excellent. There's no shield generator for the engines. Ooh, I don't want travel engines. Travel engines are the noob trap. Don't put those on any of your ships, especially if you want it to be able to flee combat. I know it looks like I took a significant hit, but the hidden modifiers to those engines, namely the travel engines specifically, the spool up time to get into travel mode is just too much for the ship to survive combat at all. Even at Mark 1, this is enough stats to run away from any other ship if it really wanted to. It already has some laser tower Mark 1s. Awesome. Not necessary, but awesome. Free mines, tracker mines, these are all just money. Flares don't really matter. What I was going to put on the ship, or what I am, I should say, is I am going to spend all that money I would get back from all these deployables on laser tower Mark 2s. And I don't have a ton of money. I do want to get around 50 if I can. That's gonna hurt. Let's see if I can get 40, 35. 35 for that price isn't that bad. Software. No need to cut costs on the software. It's already equipped with best in slot for each of these. I'm not necessarily going to pilot this ship, so I could save money on downgrading these options, but whatever. I'm not going to be waiting very long for that ship to upgrade because the wharf is well supplied. So off it goes. I think it's intended to use that ship for this mission, but I don't really care. Most people don't even realize that
the plan. Please take a look.
Most people don't even realize that that ship is available and intended for you to grab it. So if you learn something, cool.
As you can see, I wish to escape the station via a chartered freighter. There are actually multiple ships involved, as to confound anyone wishing to track me. I would like you to protect any ship which should get into trouble.
I should probably save. It's been a while since I saved. I don't want to redo all that progress I just made. I did turn off autosaves because I just find it exceedingly annoying for my game to pause.
Prometheus.
That is a Duke's Buccaneer ship. That's a Prometheus. That is one of the rare ships in the game, Duke's Buccaneer ship. So what I'm going to do, because that ship is so rare, in fact, I'm going to get my my dedicated pirate ship, let's say, for pirating that ship, and I'm going to tell it to follow that vessel. Now, because this is a quest ship, I more than likely won't be able to capture it right away, but once the quest is finished with this ship, I will be able to capture it, or should be able to.
Requesting permission to dock.
That is illegal. Permission granted.
Let's take a closer look at it and see what weapons that's on it. It's got bolt weapons, which are actually kind of, they're not the best weapons, but they're more dangerous than the plasma cannons. And it has terrible, terrible plasma cannons on the front. Those things are awful.
Please wait for the ship to conclude its business. It
And
will
it has
launch
a
shortly.
it has a beam emitter, it looks like, as its center weapon, which is actually fairly dangerous. So if I go to capture that ship, I want to stick to the bottom of it and stay out from in front of it, and I should be fine capturing it. We'll see how hard or easy that is to capture that ship when the time comes. Dedicated pirate ships on the way. Magpie's over there for the next quest chain. Let's check and see how much money I've made. These traders are working, and so is this
Please
this
protect
miner.
this ship from any harm. While it is a decoy, I would rather no harm comes to the crew.
And look at that. Look at how much I've made. 200,000 off of this station. I've actually made more than that. I've made the minimum recommended budget. I didn't spend that money on it. I don't think I did. And I've made effectively 300,000 within, now that I've finally got it up and rolling, about 20, in about an hour of game time, I've made effectively 30,000 credits.
I am
Just off of,
successfully aboard my transport and en route to the installation.
Where is the boron?
I will check security logs.
Oh, that didn't take long at all. It seems my disappearance has been noticed. I expect my ship is at a safe distance. I can't say the same for the others. Please be alert.
I will order our ships to intercept targets.
You will join them while I investigate further.
Yes, brother.
so yeah, so within about an hour of that, setting up that station, getting miners assigned to it, getting all the blacklists set up, 300,000 is pretty good, just for a very basic start of anyone's economy station.
I've successfully docked. I will begin my work. My, this structure is far more impressive in person than I expected.
Why are you shooting me?
Why indeed.
Request. We cannot tolerate your action. Stop your attack immediately. You will suffer. This
Then
is
prepare to
Sector
die.
Security. Comms channel open. Reporting attack against this station. Confirmed. Criminal record has been updated.
Oh, I actually lost a significant amount of reputation with the Ministry of Finance.
Eclipse.
Brother, the boron is not on board that ship. Return to base.
Acknowledged. You will regret crossing us. Split always get revenge. You no match for Split. No!
Seems how this is a valuable ship to steal. Don't really want to let it out of my sight, but I also don't want it to be even having a chance of being destroyed by NPCs, so I will be stealing this ship if I can get it, if I can.
Prometheus.
And that Discoverer Vanguard is out here just for the sole purpose of stealing this ship. So once the quest objective updates and then the quest is done with this ship, I'm taking it. It will be mine. Unless it despawns. There it goes.
Thanks for your help.
Entering EWAS Twin 3.
Perfect. So now what I want to do actually is get up from my ship, tell my Takoba to pilot this ship now.
Takoba.
And of course the ship left sensor range. That's fine, I will catch back up to it here shortly. Oop, maybe that's it.
Prometheus.
There it is. It's hiding from me. That is the ship. Maybe it's making a trade. I will tell my
Hello
Takoba
there.
to also follow until further notice. Now that I have a pilot assigned. Even better is if he just waits for a signal, and then I can see his future orders of following that ship. So that ship now won't really be able to escape me. I can tell this ship, I can cancel your orders and have it come fly close. Nope. I'm pressing shift and click to just raise and lower the order out in space right there, in case you were wondering. Or at least that's how it should work. And I want that ship to buzz right by me, basically. And that way I can right click on this and cancel the order when it's right next to me.
Takoba. Discoverer Vanguard.
I could have waited till it was a little bit closer. But now I can just leapfrog ships.
Docking granted.
And now that I've taken command of this ship... Oh, wait, what? Oh. Where's the Takoba going? Oh, there we go. Let's see here. As a quick little... I've done this before. If I assign this ship I'm on to fly and wait, or follow that ship until further notice, and then remove the...
Can I help?
Nope.
Goodbye.
Wait for signal to get out of my face. There we go.
Autopilot disengaged.
Now when I get up from the chair, if I ever lose this ship, when I get up from the chair, the order to follow that ship will be
Short range transporter. C.
given to the ship, and so when I get out of the chair, it'll immediately start following the ship I want to pirate. So then I can just sit and wait while it follows the ship.
Prometheus.
Dock and wait is its command. And I might not be able to pirate it. That's alright. Let's see here.
Tacoba.
Now I've got two ships just waiting for the ship to take off, basically.
Thanks for your help.
I wonder if I can force that ship to leave. Let's see here. The station probably will get mad at me if I start shooting it to force it to leave. But let's see. What is my relations with the Ministry of Finance? Is -5 already. That sucks. But it's not unsalvageable. The Vigor Syndicate is also -5. I'll show you how to get relations with them. Actually, getting relationship up with the Vigor is harder than everyone else. But I know an easier way to do it, so it's not a big deal. It's harder than everyone else if you don't know how to get relationship back up with them. It's actually very easy once you understand what to do. There's a lot of companies only +1, so I kind of don't want to shoot that ship, but I kind of do just to get it to fly around. And then the Ministry of Finance. Ministry of Finance is also one of those factions that they only have 3 stations, so it's hard to get relations with them unless you know what you're doing. Turns out I do, so it won't be that hard to get relations with them. I'm gonna do some illegal pirating, and it's gonna make the station mad, so I'm gonna save first.
Prometheus.
I will not be defeated so easily.
See, I want to go inside the dock to shoot at this ship, so it actually gets damaged, not the station.
Stop your attack immediately.
Oh, it forced me to dock.
Successfully docked.
No, I don't want to dock.
Welcome.
Whoa. Oh, would you stop it? Okay, I want to hide somewhere that ship can't shoot me. And then I want to get it.
Your foolish actions.
I want it to assign it a new order to retreat from battle. As long as the station doesn't get mad at me, I can just sit here and shoot it. And actually, if I sit here and shoot it and it doesn't leave, the bail mechanic should work and the crew should still bail out even though it's docked. And then, even funnier, I should be able to jump out of my jump out into my spacesuit and still capture the ship. So, might even be better if it just stays docked.
We are at your mercy. Spare us.
So now I want now just normal pirating applies.
That was not wise. please, show mercy.
That's a good sign that it's giving me voice lines like "Please show mercy," because hopefully the crew will start abandoning ship.
Show mercy. That was not wise.
Some of the crew should have abandoned ship by now, but it might still have quest protection on it, which should be lame, but that's how it goes with quests. Usually quest ships do have protection against the player, so you can't board them or steal them or anything like that. Alright, I guess this is protected. So I am just gonna boost away so it doesn't shoot at me. Get out of its weapon range. I'm actually gonna get the Takoba, or cancel the follow orders on the Takoba. I'm gonna look and see if I can set the follow ship range to anything else. That's the Prometheus, not the Takoba. Can I change the follow range on this? No. I wish I could, but unfortunately not possible. I'm being shot. Oh, that ship's probably shooting at me from the dock. That's funny. Now then, I don't want the Discoverer Vanguard to try to follow that ship anymore either, now that it's hostile. So before even getting up from the chair, I will cancel its order assignment. Also, so the ship won't move while I'm transferring over.
Hello.
Discoverer Vanguard. Takoba. Docking granted.
Can I help?
Oops. I just want this guy as service crew again and not my main pilot.
Acknowledged.
I'll assign him as the captain of the ship as I need him to be. It's more convenient to just not let him all the time be the pilot. Nope, where am I? There we go. Oh. Why is the map all spun around wrong? There we are. I will send this Discoverer Vanguard back here to dock and wait.
Short range transporter. C.
I wonder if that ship's still mad at me. Oh yeah, it's still mad. Let's not leave.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Alright, back to what I'm doing. I want to get this mission done and over with, so the research menu becomes unlocked, and then I can make a video on how to properly set up your logistics view for your research station. Yep. So that'll be upcoming. That'll be the next thing we do.
Entering EWAS Twin 1.
Oh, this automatically transferred the extra funds into my normal account. Nice. I don't have to do anything. It should automatically do that.
Thanks for your help.
Autopilot engaged.
Something is attacking this factory. I just want to go take a peek. Xenon.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
And then for an upcoming plan over here at Hiwa joints. Let's see. What was the command to do this? I don't remember what the command was.
Autopilot disengaged.
Hey,
Autopilot disengaged.
you stupid autopilot. What are you slamming me into?
Autopilot engaged.
Take your eyes off the autopilot for 1 second, it slams you into something. Ah, that's the command. I'm
Entering
looking for.
system. Unholy retribution.
Hopefully this works.
Entering system.
I've already
Highest
tried
mists.
before. That's fine. Guess I'll have to go do that manually. I'll have to rewatch that video on how to do that. Now that I got more money. Oh yeah, this I need to
Entering
sell those
system.
extra trainers
Nocilius
off this ship.
fortune.
Oh, it's only a sell offer. They're not buying superfluid coolant, which I believe is what I'm trying to sell off of this ship. Yep. Cool. What else will buy superfluid coolant? Maybe I really will have to send it all the way out to the other end of the galaxy. That sucks, but whatever. Oh, there's someone closer that will buy it. Awesome. This is still the Prometheus I got a hold of, right? Excellent. Barely any money out of that. Not even worth it. Oh well.
Autopilot
Of course,
engaged.
autopilot failed again. Thank you, autopilot.
Auto.
When you land, enter the elevator.
Autopilot disengaged. out of docking range. Docking granted.
I was asked to drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
Successfully
Cargo's not
docked.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Where's the Prometheus now? Why are you fleeing? Cool. Did you drop your cargo? Do I have to have any more of that? It didn't drop all the cargo. 8 superfluid coolant is not going to be worth anything. I want this to go dock and wait over here. And there's a reason for that, but we'll get to that later.
Aha! At last, we meet face to face. This installation is equipped for habitation of all races, and this room seems to be some sort of research area. I expect I could spend years poring over the data contained in these systems.
Hello there.
Yes, I have already made some progress. There appears to be several things we can research at this facility. Please take a look.
Alright, now that we have the station unlocked and ready to research. If you didn't know, you have a personal office on the station. And it will update with little trophies on as you complete progress in the game, do certain actions, you will get little trophies all around the room. Most noticeably, when you get Bosata, you get this trophy. But you actually could access this station. You get to go into this station, this room on the station, as soon as you build a dock, before you complete the mission where Bosata gives you that free ship, the Gorgon. It'll be one of 3 ships, multi-role ships, but before you do that mission where he comes over and actually gets into the station, you can come into this room and this trophy won't be here. When he finally gets to the station, it'll show up, just like that. So cool. And another unique feature about this station is the safe storage deposit. If you have illegal wares that you're worried that you're going to need, like a couple of unstable crystals, in case you get told to drop your cargo, or security systems that you want to keep, like a few security slicers, a couple of security bypass. Security description systems are also popular mission items. Bandonite crystal. I know I'll need that for a mission way, way, way later, and I don't want to accidentally sell it. I can just throw those in there. And now they'll be there when I get back. And you might be thinking, well, you're going to have to come all the way back out to this station every time to pick those back up for your missions. That's kind of inefficient, or it takes a lot of time to just fly a ship all the way back out here. Not necessarily, because
as you can see, there is much to do. I personally find mention of this teleportation irresistible, but I leave it up to you to decide what we research first. Please note that these research items have certain requirements.
Alright, because teleportation exists, and this one lets you jump across the whole gate network, meaning you can teleport directly to the station, pick up items out of that personal storage there.
Beggars are operating on this factory.
please do not encourage these professional beggars. If you have any spare credits, please give them to a registered charity.
Tacoba.
Yep. I really want the mod that decreases the volume of those announcers, because that was really annoying and hurt my ears. Alright, anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, to get this research done, it will take a few materials, components, and everything like that, so cool. We'll get all that eventually. I will talk about this on the next video. I'm going to split the VODs right here and take a short break. And then I will be back. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next video.